to another reading vlog. I am Cass and I am very excited for this reading vlog because the main objective, the main goal in this vlog is to fly to Missouri. And I'm obviously going to be doing some reading in this vlog because it's a reading vlog. And I'm going to Missouri to visit my best friend Katie is reading and my other best friend Lexie. And they both have YouTube channels and they both will be linked below for y'all. But the main goal, the main book goal, I suppose, is Kingdom of the Feared, which is the third book in the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's by Carrie Maniscalco, and I am extremely, extremely excited to pick this up. Now, it doesn't come out until the 27th, so that will probably be the last book I pick up in this vlog, but I do have a few other books in my lap here that I plan on picking up. The first one being The Dragon Republic by R.F. Kuang. Now, this is the second book in the Poppy War trilogy, and the first book was spectacular. R.F. Kuang is such a talented writer, and I love her writing style, and just the amount of research and descriptions that go into this book is unreal. And I am very, very excited to see where the story progresses. Now, I was going to bring the third book, but I think I'm just going to bring the second book because this is hefty all on its own. It is around 600 pages. It is 600 pages. It is over 600 pages. I believe the highest page I saw was 624, which is bonkers. So I don't need to bring the third one because R.F. Kuang's writing is meant to be read slow and to just kind of like slowly devour it. That is my first reading plan. Next, I have These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. Now, this is the October book choice for Wyverns and Words, and I picked this up ages ago, and I read about 70 pages before stopping. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't know if I got in a book slump or my library loan was due. I'm not sure, but I bought it. And I'm very, very excited to pick this up for the book club. I really want to read These Violent Delights, Our Violent Ends, and Foul Lady Fortune all in October. I love the concept of them. So this is about rival gangs in Shanghai in 1926, I believe. Yep, 1926. And apparently the love interest betrayed the main character. Maybe there's a redemption arc. I don't know exactly. I like going in knowing very, very little. So I read the blurb and that's all that I've seen. I haven't seen any spoilers online or anything. I do remember like a vague sense of what goes down in the beginning, but again, very vague, and I just cannot wait to pick up this book. And the covers of Chloe Gong's books are honestly all stunning. So I'm very, very excited to pick up that. And lastly, I do have a little package that arrived. Now, I don't think I ordered this. I believe this is from Darcy because she was talking to me about wanting to send a gift, which is so sweet. And honestly, you really didn't have to, Darcy, but I do appreciate it. If this isn't from Darcy and it's just an Amazon package that I forgot to order, that's going to be high-key embarrassing. But I did want to open it on camera and possibly pack the book that is in here. It just depends on which book it is. But I have no idea. It was on my Amazon wish list. So I'm just excited to see what book was chosen. Oh, not one that I was expecting. She says, happy half birthday from Darcy, which is so sweet because we did make a joke about it being my half birthday in the last reading sprint. And it is Lore by Alexandra Bracken. I have not read any Alexandra Bracken book, but this was in fact on my wish list. And this is one that was like on my radar and I stuck it on there like a while ago, but I kind of forgot it existed. Oh my gosh, it's this one. So every 9 years, Greek gods are forced to walk the earth as mortals, and they are hunted by descendants of ancient bloodlines, all eager to kill a god and seize their divine power and immortality. I love a good Greek retelling. I definitely am packing this book because also it's blurbed by two authors that I literally met on the same day 2 years ago on my birthday, which is funny because this is a half birthday gift. It's blurbed by Mary Lou and Marissa Meyer, which is, it's fate. It is meant to be. Like, even if the concept of this book wasn't already intriguing enough, the fact that it's literally blurbed by two people I met on my birthday 2 years ago, that's crazy. That is crazy. I am so, so excited to pick this up. I have yet to read anything by Alexandra Bracken, but I'm so excited. And Darcy, thank you so, so much. You seriously did not have to send me anything, but I do really, really appreciate it. And I will be definitely picking this up in this vlog just for you. So I'm excited to share my thoughts. I hope I love it, and I'm just so excited. It's stunning. Kind of an intimidating TBR, because I also need to add Kingdom of the Feared on the side here as well. But I feel like I'll have a lot of downtime because I'm staying with Lexie and she's in college and she has classes. And so I'm not gonna go to her classes. I'll probably spend time reading and just like hanging out. We plan on going to some coffee shops, so we'll probably go on some book dates. I feel like although this is a very big and ambitious plan, I mean, I obviously have the plane ride unless I'm passed the fuck out because it's at 6 in the morning. And yeah, lots of downtime. I am so excited to start these books. I feel like there's a little bit of a theme going on. This feels very October. It feels very fall. It is the first day of fall. It's the second day of fall. What is today? Did I even say that? Today is September 24th. It is a Saturday, and my flight tomorrow, like I said, leaves at 6 in the morning, so I'm gonna have to wake up at 4 a.m. because the airport is an hour away. So I didn't want to start the vlog tomorrow while I'm just absolutely beat. So I planned on a little time lapse of me traveling on a plane for the first time alone ever. I'm so stressed, but I hope that everything goes smoothly, and I literally am so excited to start reading these and to see my two best friends and celebrate Katie's birthday. So I will see you tomorrow. Hello, I'm here with my bestie, Lexie. We're heading to St. Louis. We're heading to
Columbia.
We're heading to Columbia. We're in Kansas City right now. Good lord.
Neither of those are St. Louis.
You know, I was in St. Louis last time I was here. Anyways, I wanted to update real quick before we drive 2 hours back to Columbia about my thoughts on lore. I didn't know this was a standalone, but then I was like, I feel like this is a standalone, and it is incredible. I haven't read a standalone in forever. I am on page 247, and I just started part 3, and oh my gosh, Lore's character, I love so much. And then her best friend as well, Miles. His sarcasm is so good. It's so good. The entire concept of this book is just spectacular. So I'm probably going to read a little bit more of this, and I will update you later, or you'll see a time lapse of like shit we do. So lots of time lapses, lots of fun stuff.
Mini coffee shop.
Yes, mini coffee shop, but priority is like getting home and sleeping. Those are my thoughts. I'm gonna read more, and I will update you later. They should. Shut up, don't need another copy. This looks so ugly in paperback. intrigue. This is referencing the Greciaverse, holding a gun to your head, like, don't speak.
You did tell me never to speak again earlier. When we walked into
Yes, I did. That is actually a true statement, but that's because of things that she said.
I forget.
We are outside
a bush.
We're waiting for Katie to show up. She said she'd be on time, which I believe because she is not me. I will have to show you like the haul I got from the bookstore. I bought 0 books, but I got some cute bookish things and a gift for my sister for her birthday, so I'm kind of excited about that. As for other things, we slept a whole bunch.
Just like an hour.
Just like an hour. I read a little bit more of lore, and I'm still absolutely loving it. Seriously, the characters, I feel like my ass is being bit by like bugs right now. Seriously, the characters are phenomenal. I still love Laura, the character. She is such a badass, and I love her so much. Something big just happened with a character. I can't say, because obviously spoilers, but something big just happened, and I hope it's not true. So hopefully that will be resolved. And yeah, that is the reading update for me. Lexi's here.
Hi. I've been doing homework.
Oh my gosh,
I go to college.
Drop out, kids. I'm kidding. Stay at school. My foot probably looks ginormous. That is one thing I did want to mention, was that we went to the coffee shop and I was gonna bullet journal. And then I forgot my bullet journal, so that was cute of me to do so. So I ended up just working on bookmarks and listening to more of Jeanette McCurdy's autobiography. I'm glad my mom died. I don't think I mentioned that I started listening. I might have mentioned. I think I did, because I bought it on Spotify. I think I did mention that I bought it and that I was reading it in this vlog. And it is literally stunning. I'm finally to the point where she just finished iCarly, and she basically is trying to become anorexic again, and it's just terrible. Like, this book is phenomenal, but terrible at the same time, and it's such an interesting read. Lexi, you said you were in the middle of reading
Outcast, the prequel to the Summoner series.
Not Brother Man, unfortunately, but that would be a better use of your time. I'm kidding, I'm sure it's a great book. We're just gonna wait for Katie to show up. I thought that parking meter was a person. But I'm having so much fun. The weather is so nice here. It is like 65, 70 maybe?
78.
78. But there's like a cool breeze, and compared to the Texas weather of like 100, it is so nice. I can wear my Uggs and not sweat to death, so it's very exciting. But yeah, I will vlog once Katie gets here, which should be in like
2 minutes.
Should be in 1 minute according to my clock, so.
I saw her. I did. I saw her. Where'd she go? There she is. Bro, is this how like creepy stalkers work?
Yes.
Kind of funny.
They probably thought that's what we were doing.
Look, a famous YouTuber out in the wild, looking around for us. This is so funny. Look at her go. Look at us.
Girlies are at Target. The girlies are at Target. The gang's all here.
You gonna say the Yes Way Rosé again?
Yes way, Rosé. I just keep thinking about, every time I see Rosé, I think about Rosé from Blackpink.
As you should.
Yeah. And I
K-pop is on the mind.
It always is.
Spot the difference.
You can.
What is going on in the house of Coleman's? Book haul! It's no books. Also, Katie's here with Norman. Oh my
at him.
Iconic. Okay, book haul.
Book haul, no books.
No books. You're right.
Oh,
I don't know
that's
why I keep-
cute.
Bookshop haul.
Oh, wow.
Fan. Both book. Isn't that cool? And then the other thing I got was this crow mug. This is so not gonna focus. Maybe? Nope, it's on your... Everyone cover their face. I got this crow mug. It's definitely like a fucking rocks glass for alcohol, but it has a crow in it, and my sister really loves Six of Crows and all things crows. So I got it for her birthday that's upcoming. It's a glass tumbler. So basically a rocks glass. But yeah, that is my book haul from Skylark here in Columbia. I kept saying we were in St. Louis. Hey, baby. Hi.
No.
You're so precious. Are you gonna come out and say hi? No? I don't think so. I feel so short.
If I just slump, will it make you feel bad?
No, you look tiny. The angle. The plan now is to eat cookies. Cookie haul, Target haul.
It's
This
literally
is just a plastic
cookies.
bag. All right, we're about to pull out something very controversial. Okay, you either
need to know
love
your
them
opinions.
or you hate them. These cookies.
You're throwing at my cat.
I'm so sorry. These
Maybe
cookies.
she wants some cookies.
This is the chaos I bring. These cookies. What are your thoughts on them? Love them? Hate them?
I'm a big fan.
There's a correct answer to this. I love them. They're so
The
good.
correct answer is in this room. It's just Cass versus packaging today.
Cookies.
Don't drop them. You would. Ah, my god, you
Cookies.
would. It was.
But yeah, that is our plan. We're going to play Mario Kart, eat some cookies. Riveting content
Bite transition.
that you signed up for. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yes, cheers.
Mm.
Even better than I remember.
I can feel the sugar and dye coursing through my bloodstream straight away.
You and Norman. It makes me so happy. You were dancing with Norman.
Think I can make him dance?
Yes. Make him do the fancier choreography.
We'll have to do it with his wings. Ooh. Oddly enough, that didn't work.
Can you help me?
Yes.
Okay, entertain the vlog.
Okay. Alright.
How does this flip out?
It's just you and me now, guys. How are we doing? How are we feeling? Is everybody having a great day? I'm having a great day because, you know, Cass is here, I guess. Yeah. That's all I have to say.
We look like proud parents.
Aww.
Norman, cheers. Cheers to Norman.
Cheers to
Norman.
To Norman.
To Norman. Dual swirl. Listen to it.
It's a very aromatic blend of like cherry extract, but you also have like a little bit of something else in there. as well.
Little hint of something. The aftertaste.
Really, it really stays on the tongue a
It
little
does.
while.
It lingers.
You have to
Yes.
sip it. Yeah.
Yes. The riveting content you all asked for. It's the Katie and Cass crossover. Oh, that rolls off the tongue so well. We're back
Can you all
with
believe?
our riveting content. Look, the gang's all here.
Gang song?
My lovely YouTuber friends. Links below. Subscribe to both of them. They are lovely.
Yeah, but you should subscribe to Cass friends.
But you subscribe to Lexie.
Also Lexi.
Subscribe to both of these lovely ladies.
I've done no bullying yet.
Subscribe to both of these lovely ladies.
Subscribe.
to the loveliest lady.
What
We're
can I
talking about
say? Follow his Instagram, linked below. No, I'm kidding.
Norman starts his own vlog.
It's like, hi, today we're reading
Aragon.
Katie is leaving for today. Good riddance.
Katie's
I kicked.
leaving, Katie's leaving.
Not you laughing at your joke. I kicked everyone's ass in Mario Kart. Anyways, Katie's leaving. Katie is leaving for today. We will not see her tomorrow. I'll see her Tuesday, so you'll see more of her.
Stay tuned for more Katie content.
which is what all of y'all are watching this video for, I'm sure.
No, you guys love cast content. I love cast content.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what I'm here for.
I'm here.
Toodles
My
for
vlog
now.
tomorrow.
Yeah, Monday.
Toodles.
Toodles. Double. Oh my god. Toodles.
Toodles.
It is currently Monday. Lexi's off at her classes and she should be back very soon. But I did want to give an update about my thoughts on Lore because I did end up finishing it last night. So I read the entire book yesterday, which was incredible. I did give it 5 stars and I was absolutely shocked to see that it had a 3.8 rating on Goodreads. And one of the biggest complaints was being confused about the Greek mythology, which I found very interesting because my knowledge of Greek mythology is literally straight from the Percy Jackson books, and I have very little knowledge of anything else that goes down, and I found this very comprehensible in my opinion, so I was really shocked that that was one of like the biggest gripes. And then another gripe was like the villains were kind of weak, which I can understand why people would say that, and I can somewhat agree with their analysis on why the villains are weak, and I can say that they are a little weak, but yeah, for me it doesn't really take away from like the entertainment value. And there's a big plot twist with one of the characters that I just didn't see coming at all, and I found it so well done that it just worked out in my opinion of like why the other villains might have been weak. I'm so glad that it was a standalone. It's literally been forever that I've read a standalone, and it's just high action like the entire time. The beginning's not even slow. I feel like 3/4 of the way in, or maybe halfway in, it did slow down a little bit, but it never slowed down enough where I lost interest. I was hooked from the very beginning, which was fantastic because sometimes books struggle to hook you in from the beginning, especially when they're building the entire world. It's a little info dumpy in the beginning, but again, I didn't really mind. I liked how Alexander Bracken set up the world, and I really liked the chapters that went back in time to explain the backstory of things that occurred, and then it kind of kept going through time in the backstory era. For example, it was like 10 years ago, and then it was like 7 years ago, and then it kind of kept on until finally everything clicked and all the information you needed was presented. So yeah, I did give this book 5 stars. So that is my thoughts on Lore. I was honestly shocked when I went to go rate it 5 stars on Goodreads and it had a 3.8. But I get why people are griping, but I don't think it deserves the low rating. The plans for today is to go to another coffee shop, and I will obviously vlog that. And then I might be going to gymnastics tonight with Lexie if I can get into the class and not get kicked out since I don't go to this college. But at the coffee shop, I plan on picking up the Dragon Republic just a little bit, ready to dive back into the Poppy War universe and figure out what goes on. I also plan on finishing listening to Jeanette McCurdy's I'm Glad My Mom Died. I'm nearly-ish done with that book. I'm on chapter 58 out of 91. It's a very interesting read. I do love autobiographies, even if I don't know the person. I would read so many autobiographies about gymnasts growing up, and now I've read quite a few about actors. This easily is one of the best books by an actor that I've read in terms of an autobiography. It's just brutal. Like, her life was just insane and no one knew what was going on. It makes me very grateful for my parents and how supportive they were, but they never forced me into doing things that I never wanted to do. It's just hard to hear about the horrid things that she went through and how she didn't really have a good role model in her life. But still enjoying it, almost done. I'm really scared to what else might occur. But yeah, I will update you when we head out and go to the coffee shop. This is Lexie making her grand decision about which book to pick up next.
I'm still putting this one away first.
Okay, she's still putting away the book she just finished. But this is her slowly getting to the point where she's about to decide.
It's not really a hard decision, but you're gonna be mad at me for it.
Oh. I'm gonna be mad?
Yeah, you're gonna be mad at me for it.
Oh no. You know, it's okay. It's okay, maybe it'll be good. Okay, maybe it'll actually be good.
I gotta finish my TBR, okay? I made a promise to the people.
She made a promise to the people. Yeah, Lexi's back from her classes. How did they go? They went great. All right, there's the analysis on that. I'm going to be picking up the Dragon Republic. She's going to be picking up the Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare. And we have pizza waiting for us. The lighting in your room is simply impeccable. Like, truly stunning. The dark, spooky vibes it's giving off. How long until our pizza's done? This is the important question. No, it's gotta be shorter. I'm saying 6. 1 minute. 5, 4, 3, 59, 58. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Stop!
Look at it. Look at it.
I can't see.
Wow. Delicious.
Pizza review.
It's pizza.
Not bad.
Roar.
I am listening to greatness. I'm locked in the room with a piano and a flautist.
Such luck.
It's so pretty.
Beautiful.
So, we're back from gymnastics, which was so fun. So I hope you enjoyed the really lovely montage of some really shitty gymnastics. But I haven't done gymnastics in 6 years. The last time I did any tumbling in a gym was 2 years ago when I was actually in college. So it was a fun time, but my wrists hurt so bad. As for reading, I think I made it look like I read a lot more than I did, but I literally only read 10 pages of the Dragon Republic. But I'm hoping to pick up and read a little bit more tonight before I go to bed. But I will probably update you tomorrow, and tomorrow is when I'm going to see Katie. So I am very excited for that. So yeah, I will see you at Katie's. I wish I could.
I didn't even notice you.
Hello, it is now Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday,
It's Tuesday.
bitches. It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday, ain't it?
We are here at First Watch, which is, I'm so excited.
Me
Like,
too.
we're both so excited.
I just want my waffle.
We want our waffle. It's so
Please.
good. But today's plans involve hanging out with Katie, obviously. We're going to Barnes & Noble afterwards to pick up Kingdom of the Feared. I am incredibly excited.
I need it right now.
Right now, after the waffle.
Yes.
So, the
Which
waffle
one?
honestly takes priority.
I was gonna say, which one's more
Like,
important?
if we're being honest, food. I haven't eaten all day, so I'm ready. And then we're going to read, believe it or not, and then maybe journal a little bit. 2 clips of the same exact meal.
Yeah, I just realized that. Maybe I'll only show mine. This is embarrassing.
Is it?
No.
Honestly, the most embarrassing part is being with you, so... What the fuck?
This is rude.
What's new? I needed the shot. Get him.
Okay.
That's an out of the kindness of my heart.
I thought you were being nice for once.
No. Don't fool yourself. Can you move your finger? King of the Feared, King of the Feared. Here in the scalp go. Where you be? But it's pink and it's pretty, and I might have to get both. That is beautiful. This entire shelf is questionable. It looks like
Not the Rocky Mountain Vendetta.
it looks like Hallmark movie. Like this one especially.
Please, why is this one called The Cowgirl's Redemption?
You know, tell me that this doesn't just look like a Hallmark movie cover. Or like this one, like all of them. Honestly, is this the B-roll y'all want? Because this is not the B-roll y'all want. That's me. I'm like, I'm gonna read it, and then I pull this out instead.
Very covers do go hard.
What the fuck is this?
Not all of them.
Okay, book please. We have our books. I mean, we don't actually have them. We haven't paid.
It feels wrong that we're holding these in the children's section.
It's a vibe. It's a whole vibe. We're going to Arcola. I think that's the coffee shop name. It's super cute. I went there the other day,
I need to update my
so I will see you there. I'm gonna do a cool transition if I remember.
Thank you. I even have my ghost songs.
Your gift songs.
It's just us fixing our hair.
At the coffee shop, I ended up making it 110 pages in.
She's using my book as a tripod right now, but it's going to page 65.
I didn't realize I was using it as a tripod. Some shit is revealed about some characters. And it is blowing my mind. And so far, like I'm 100 pages in and there hasn't been much plot development. Like things have been revealed in terms of like about characters, I guess I should say. Like things have been revealed about characters that are important. But action wise, there's been like 2 things that's happened and we're getting into like a little bit of a fight scene. It's blowing my mind. And I'm very expressive when I read. And Katie...
I'm not as far as she is, so I just keep looking up and she's like... I have no idea what she's reacting to and it's infuriating.
That's exactly what I look like too. I literally am just like... the whole time while I'm reading. I am enjoying it. It's reading very quickly.
That I agree with.
I'm reading quickly, but it's also reading quickly, you know? But we are back, and I'm about to give Katie her birthday presents.
I need to update my vlog first.
We're gonna update Katie's vlog, and I will then film me giving Katie her gifts.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too.
You got me a bag.
I did.
Oh my god. We were literally talking about this
I
earlier.
know, I was trying to keep a straight face. This is for you, Katie.
So Cass's debut will be in a couple of months.
So,
Come here often.
no.
And this is what we're deciding to do.
Because you won't make a decision of what you want to do.
I don't know what to do.
Well, I don't know what there is to do. You're from here.
There's nothing to do. Yes.
And?
You throwing it at me. That was, you know,
solid. Okay, this is
so dumb.
what that are really.
Is this angle?
It's the angle that
We're getting real close now.
we're.
It's not. Is that better?
It's already such a quirky angle. Why change the quirkiness?
Oh, well, in that case.
Well, okay. Okay, so I have made it about 220 pages.
Really quirky, huh?
I love this. I have made it 220 pages into Kingdom of the Feared.
Not you using the SD card holder as your bookmark.
I have a bookmark. You gotta improvise.
I'm on page
130, 160.
164.
Yeah. Now, Katie and I have been discussing how this book is very messy and not good, but like we're both entertained.
Like, it's not good, but it's not bad either. I'm liking it.
I'm enjoying it. Like I am getting enjoyment out of it, but like the plot went in such a direction that I feel like if you never read the second book, you would have been fine. If you never read the first book, you would have been fine.
Go that far.
I don't know. It just went in such a weird and unexpected direction with very little lead up to that point.
Yeah.
The first books were very tame in comparison to everything going on in this book. But I mean, I'm gonna finish it. And I'm enjoying my time in the universe. And I love Amelia and Wrath still. Amelia's like less dumb in this book too. Like she's not as annoying.
She's kind of competent.
She's, yeah. She's developed as a character. What a concept. It just took us 3 books to get there.
Love the character growth.
Absolutely. Katie has her Diet Coke, which I feel like is worth mentioning.
You all know I had to do it.
We are going to be eating later. That's literally...
That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
We've done nothing but read.
Oh, she fell asleep for an hour.
I did fall asleep.
I looked over. I was like, damn, it's quiet over there. It's just like zonked.
Yeah. I meant to like sleep for like 20 minutes, maybe a half hour, but then I like woke up and I was like, it has been a full hour. So that was awkward. That's the update. That's all you're getting from us. Okay. Update later.
Update done. Hi.
Hi.
We're so sad.
Very sad. But I finished Kingdom of the Feared. I'll give like expanded thoughts once I'm home, but it's looking to be a 3.5. So a little rough.
Big yikes.
Big yikes. But we're at the airport and it's time
to say goodbye.
to say goodbye. Not to the vlog, just to Katie.
Yeah, I'm saying goodbye to this vlog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It was nice seeing you guys.
yeah, and I will update y'all when I'm home. I'm so sad.
I know.
I feel like y'all might think that there was some big time jump, but I literally just had a hair appointment this morning and now I'm in my blonde era, so y'all better watch out. Kingdom of the Feared. I am now home, and like promised, I'm going to update you about my thoughts. 3.5, like I mentioned in the car when I was with Katie yesterday. Oh my gosh, this book was so incredibly messy. It took a turn, and not necessarily for the better. Now, it's hard because I was entertained while reading this book. I just think I had different expectations of where I thought the story would go, and the way it was handled felt very... It felt like the start of a new series versus a finale of a series. Things were revealed, characters were introduced in a new light. I always try to phrase things so vague to not spoil anything, but my one question is like, why were they so fucking horny in this book? I swear like every 3 chapters they were fucking, which I don't have a problem with smutty books. I really don't, but I think there needs to be a balance. You have this beautiful, slow 3-book lead up, and I like how this book started, which was a heavy smut scene. So not YA in the slightest, but I think it was a perfect build up. I think book 2 left off on the perfect cliffhanger, and I think that was the way to start this book. However, why did Carrie Maniscalco take away Amelia's personality and make her only personality trait wanting to fuck Wrath? Like, why? It makes me so frustrated because I actually was enjoying Amelia's character in this book. She was smarter by a long shot. Granted, now I know why she was smarter by a long shot and why she was stupid. I liked her interaction with another character. I thought that was a really fun dynamic. But also, I feel like Wrath's involvement in this book really took a back seat, and he felt like a secondary character, which was weird because literally about Wrath and Amelia and this big old curse. So, I don't know. It was weird. I didn't really like it, and there are my thoughts. 3.5. And let's also discuss my progress into the Dragon Republic. I made it to page 200 while I was on the plane, so I read 190 pages yesterday, and it was so nice to finally get into this book. It had a bit of a slow start because I feel like R.F. Kuang's writing, you really have to get in the mindset to read, and a lot of the characters I could not remember who they were, but luckily they did kind of a reintroduction that a lot of sequels do with characters, which I used to always hate because I would read books back to back to back, and so I never needed the reintroduction. Like, I know who these characters are, you don't have to remind me. However, since it had been like a whole month since I finished the Poppy War, it was so nice to get that reintroduction. And it was so nice to dive into this book, and I am loving it so much. Probably going to be a 4.5 or a 5-star read again. Things are happening. Things are going down. Obviously, it's a sequel, so I can't discuss it in too much depth. Something I do really love about Rin, our main character in this book, is her trying to re-find her identity, which is a parallel to what's going on in my life right now, which is trying to find my identity and kind of who I am as a person. Not to get a little deep, but I just relate to that, and it's cool to see her story and her growth. And I will say, I also relate to Rin in the fact that she, I guess, craves validation from higher ups. And I think for me, it was a thing with sports and positive affirmations is what I thrived on. Like compliments from coaches saying that I was doing a good job. That was my bread and butter pudding. I don't know. Does that make sense? Bread and butter pudding? Where did that even come from? That was my shit. I loved the compliments. And that's almost how I based my self-worth on, was whether or not I was getting compliments and feedback from coaches. So super healthy mindset to grow up in, and that continued while I was making good grades in school. Those grades then reflected who I was as a person. Also, don't base your self-worth upon other people's opinions or affirmations and numbers. Don't do that, kids. But it's kind of a struggle that Rin's having right now, and being able to relate to a character really, really helps with my reading enjoyment, because I'm super character driven, to where if the plot's not good and the characters are, I'll still continue reading it because I love the characters so much. But with this book, R.F. Kuang is just a genius, and I love both the plot and the characters, and I'm very excited to see how this series kind of wraps up and continues. And I can't wait to tell you my thoughts in my wrap-up next month, because I don't have time to finish it this month. But oh my goodness, R.F. Kuang is so, so talented, and probably one of my new current favorite authors. What I wanted to discuss was Lore by Alexander Bracken. This was incredible. I 5-starred it. I talked about my thoughts throughout the vlog, so I hope you enjoyed hearing those. But stunning writing, stunning characters. Again, I can overlook the flaws in the book if the characters are strong leads. And Lore was an absolute badass, and I just loved her so much. So I did give this 5 stars. I believe I said that I would try to read These Violent Delights. That did not happen. Then I also managed to read I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I 5-starred that. It would be weird if I didn't 5-star it, but it's also weird to say that I enjoyed that book because it is an absolute brutal memoir about Jeanette McCurdy's abusive mother. It's hard to say I enjoyed it, but I think it was written in such a brilliant way that truly shows how passionate she is about being a writer. And again, if you pick up memoirs from people and there is an option to read it as an audiobook and to listen to the author narrate their life story to you, listen to the author narrate it to you. Honestly, there's no better experience than doing that, and I think this worked out very well with Jeanette McCurdy's book. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Also, audiobooks are on Spotify now, so I'm scared for my wallet. In my defense, there were 200 people in front of me on my hold from the library. So I needed it now, so I bought it. So those were the books that I either made progress with or finished in this vlog. Honestly, kind of impressive, because I started and finished. I made a decent chunk of progress, and then obviously I finished Jeanette McCurdy's. I started and finished Jeanette McCurdy's book in this vlog. So I finished 3 books, 3 like chunky books in this vlog. Kind of proud of myself. I really, really hope that you enjoyed me taking you along on my adventures. My first time on a plane. Honestly, it went so well. Even though I was on the middle seat on the way home, I just sat, had my tray table out, and read my book in silence. And it was just sitting and reading. I love. And I really hope that you'll stick around. So subscribe if you want to stick around. Like the video if you did enjoy. Comment down below. Chat with me. Let me know if you've read any of these books. Let me know if you loved Kingdom of the Feared or hated it if you picked it up. I'm really interested because I feel like this is going to be a very controversial book. And yeah, I really hope to see you in the next one. Toodles!